Live, boy. We're live now. Yo, you do your thing. Do you think?
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yo, what's good, people? It is currently 3 minutes past 8. It is currently 3 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Friday, the 2nd of February, 2024. Damn, we're in February already. Let me just make sure that the YouTube is streaming. Today's going to be a special one. We're talking about World Economic Forum. Streaming. WEF gang, you know what I mean? WEF gang. We'll be breaking down what's going on with WEF gang and what they're saying over there. Let me share my screen. Let's get started. Yeah. Make sure everything's working on the YouTube. The Matrix likes to cut me off sometimes. Make sure everything's working on the YouTube. Amazing. So we are Blockchain Sensei. We are a Black and Asian owned financial literacy and Web3 solutions company. We do 3 free webinars every single week, Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays. Mondays is our legacy show, which is every single Monday, 8 p.m. till 9:30, called The Game, covering everything, mainly fundamentals and macro, so diving into deep reports by institutions such as Masari and making reports fun. Fridays is our show called NFT Fridays, every single Friday, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. since April 2022, which is this show, obviously, talking about everything digital assets, etc. And then Sundays is our trading and investing show, where it's mainly charts based, and that is in collaboration with the lovely BitBlonde. On top of that, on top of 3 free webinars, we also do an in-person event now every single Wednesday called Create Tech, which is a free in-person event helping creatives utilize AI and Web3 to monetize their art. Big up to Spotlight 0161, King Kari, and Hollywood the Hef helping us organize. Not in London, unfortunately. For now, that is going to be in Manchester. So if you know any creators based in Manchester, 0161, get them to DM Shuriken Sounds or our subsidiary page, blockchain.sensei, or our subsidiary company Shuriken Sounds. Either is fine. Ask for the address and we'll drop that to you. So before getting started with today's webinar, remember, click the link in our bio, basically superjoy.com/blockchain sensei for everything and anything blockchain sensei. This is where you can join our 3 free webinars with ease, join our free Telegram, free WhatsApp, and then you can also sign up to our subscription service, which is the Dojo, where you can speak to myself and Jay every single day, 5 times a week, and we break down a 5-figure account and 6-figure portfolio. Alternatively, there's bigger packages where you can speak to our CEO, Mr. Harding, who's a very busy man, and he does stock calls twice a week. Before getting started, let's get into this quick disclaimer. Broski, do you want me to do the disclaimer, or do you want to do a back-to-back? I think he said he might be... In fact, you know what, Nash? You can do it with me. Are you ready to spit bars?
I always spit bars.
Let's spit bars, man. Are you ready? Disclaimer, terms and conditions.
All content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only.
Ha, ha, ha. And it should not be considered as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, or place any trades.
Please do your own research.
Our content is intended and should only be used for informational use only.
It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances.
And you should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. Ninja, are you a financial advisor?
No. Lima, are you a financial advisor? No. Mr. Harding, are you a professional financial advisor? Well, that doesn't sound very professional, right? Alternatively, independently research and verify all any information you may find in our show. We may wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise.
All investments come with risk. Please do your own research. We are not financial advisors and do not intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. If you are unable to mitigate your risk, then please contact us immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor.
Yeah. You know the vibes.
Shing.
You know the vibes. Let's stop sharing this. Let's share this. Boom. Okay, so I believe that Mr. Harding is just exiting and doing a few things. So I'll start this. Okay, so what are some updates in the NFT world? Remember, when you're financially invested in something, you are most likely to be mentally invested in something. I am largely invested in the Lil Pudgy, aka Pudgy Penguins. Well, specifically Lil Pudgy, because I actually can't afford the Pudgy Penguins. That's way out my price range. If you're a Pudgy Penguins owner, please talk to me. Let's be friends. I own lots of the little Pudgies, but none of the big ones. Check this out, right? Whilst we wait for Mr. Harding. So, Luca Netz. Luca Netz is the CEO of Pudgy Penguins and Little Pudgies. Mind you, let's just iterate that Pudgy Penguins is a multi-million-dollar brand outside of the digital assets because they actually sell physical toys in every single Walmart in the United States. And they've got hard toys and soft toys. Right? So they've got plastic ones and they've got soft toys, right? So mind you that, by the way, I'm only talking because Mr. Harding isn't at present. So I'm literally freestyling, giving you guys value. But as a practitioner, I have value for you all the time, forever. So it's good. I'm only doing this because he's away. So mind you that the Pudgy Penguins that have been created, the intellectual property, right? They're not the little Pudgies. They're the big penguins. The big penguins that are like $80,000 ETH per NFT. Literally $80,000 each. 1 second. I'll show you. Now, Luca Netz tweeted something very, very dope for Lil Pudgy owners. Obviously, that made me very happy. Right? So, these are the big penguins, right? As you can see, they're minimum 16 ETH, which is like 40 grand or 35 grand, right? Quick maths. But yeah, if you want to own this guy, he's only going to cost you about 43K. Okay? So only, right? So yeah. So Luca Netz, what did he tweet? I think I tweeted it. I think I retweeted this on my personal Instagram. Yeah, Jay. You missed the back-to-back disclaimer, man. You missed the disclaimer side.
Oh, not the disclaimer.
Not the
Best bit, mate.
the best bit.
Oh
So check this, right? Check this. Okay.
To finally announce that we're open.
Let me see if I play this. Can you guys hear what Luca's saying in this?
GM Pengoose, today I'm so excited to finally announce that we're open.
Can you hear what he's saying or not? You can. All right. Sick. All right. Cool. Let's watch this clip. All right. 3, 2, 1.
GM Pengoose, today I'm so excited to finally announce that we're opening the beta for Overpass IP. We have over 80 big Pudgies and little Pudgies alike available for licensing opportunities for Season 2 of our toy line. For Season 1, we licensed 16 Pudgy Penguins that traveled the globe and impacted the hearts and minds of millions of people. When we were actually licensing Season 1 Pudgy toys is when we conceptualized the need for Overpass IP. Licensing to us is the bridge between Web 2 and Web 3 and the alignment between growth of brand and incentive for holders. However, when we were licensing the IP from our holders for Season 1, we saw huge friction in what that process.
Licensing intellectual property. Remember, what do I say? What are NFTs? The best way to think about NFTs, in my opinion, or the best way to think about NFTs that I have conclusively come up with so far. I may improve upon this idea, but right now I think it's a great one, is as following. Think of an NFT as a hyper speculative intellectual property digital asset. You're just speculating on intellectual property. I am down to speculate a few $1,000s of my net worth into this multi-million dollar IP, which may be multi-billion dollar IP when they start doing more. But again, imagine they've not done anything with, as far as I'm aware, I could be incorrect. They've either done nothing with little pudgies in terms of turning them into physical toys, or if they have, it's not been significant enough for me to recognize. Okay, if anybody wants to correct me, but listen to what he's saying.
Process was like. Web 2 licensing is slow, it's archaic, and it doesn't
Web 2 licensing, aka normal licensing intellectual property, is slow and archaic.
move at the speed and the pace that Web 3 demands. And so we created Overpass.
Okay, so this is the juicy bit. Overpass.
Overpass is licensing made easy, and for nothing.
Licensing made easy. So as you own NFTs in your wallet, you can license the intellectual property.
About a couple clicks of a button, you can license your NFT IP for opportunities that are presented for your collection. We're really excited to beta test this launch with Pudgy Penguin holders, and if all goes well, we will be launching this shortly for all of Web3 to enjoy.
Okay, so I've actually submitted. I hope Mr. Harding's all right. Don't know why he's not taken over yet. This is completely impromptu. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. All right, so let's go to Overpass. I've submitted, so out of some of the little pudgies that I own, the one that I tweeted, the one with the GM sign, that's the one that I submitted for Overpass. Now, to be fair, I could submit all of them. It's Overpass, but let's review the opportunity. I should probably submit all of them. Can't lie. I think I'm just gonna wait until maybe the alpha call where I'll submit another one. So there's so far been 3,543 little pudgies submitted, but it's 22,000 in existence. So most even little pudgies owners don't know about this, right? But basically, the basic premise, from what I understand, to summarize all of this, is the intellectual property, aka imagery of little pudgies NFTs, is potentially going to be turned, owners, including myself, their little pudgy has the chance, including mine, to be turned into a multi-million-dollar intellectual property. For example, imagine, and pray for me, that my little pudgy gets picked. Literally my profile picture, this one here, right? I think it's like 1158. But anyway, imagine if this got turned into a toy. Imagine if my penguin gets accepted and this becomes an international toy, physical, with different versions. Like there's a hard version, the plastic version, the cuddly version. Imagine if this is on t-shirts. I'm going to get paid in perpetuity forever. I think that's pretty amazing. Sorry, go on. No. One second. Let me stop sharing this. Yo, you back?
Yeah. I just didn't think. I thought someone would have commented in chat whilst you were saying what you were saying.
Wait. What? I did all of that on the screen, didn't share.
No. I'm talking about my screen. My screen is a little bit active right now. I got two special guests.
Yeah. What you got? Oh, sorry. You're trolling, man. You're trolling.
Ninja a minute.
You are trolling. Guys, I swear this guy's 34. I swear this guy's 34.
It took you a while, but you were talking about the pudgies and about things being made into toys. So I thought, you know what? Let me show what real life action of redeemable NFTs into toys.
Go on.
This is a Claynosaur that is redeemable. So it's a toy. So someone owns the IP of this and it's been turned into a toy.
Mad.
This obviously is a mad lad that we've taken on tour around the UK. So there's a bit of momentum behind this IP and stuff being turned into real stuff. But I just don't think people are clocking that it's happening. It's basically like this. It's very subtle and it's very in the background, like this conversation, and just this guy's just like, "Hello, how are you doing? You all right there? You want to make some passive income? Yeah. Do you want to make some gains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'll
do?
make some gains.
Well, guess what? You got to become a DJ. The DJ. But anyway.
And this is why we're not financial advisors.
Well, let me send it back up, and then I will come back and touch on this before.
All right.
Busy man.
Damn, he's a busy man. How you guys doing? You guys good? Hopefully you guys learned something from that impromptu little lesson share. that definitely threw me off. I was being very serious on that, and then all of a sudden the man's just joking around, you know what I mean?
He was in serious energy and then he just saw the toys. He got to getting
I was thinking like, what is going on? How you guys doing, man? Ade, Praveen, Real Trade.
Guess where I am again.
Come on. Is that my
Guess where I am again.
Good to see you.
Again. Skating in that. Skating in NFT Friday. Just a Friday pattern.
Right,
Yeah.
Consistent.
What we're saying about this paper? What we're saying? We're gonna see what the
Mate, what is the World Economic Forum saying?
man are saying. Man like Schwab and that.
Man like Schwab.
What is this saying, bro?
Saying,
Well, straight away we got the alpha right there. What's he saying? Well, let's look at the contents page. World Economic Forum is talking about NFTs in financial services, number 1. Talking about NFTs in gaming, number 2. NFTs in sports, number 3. NFTs in consumer packaged goods. Now that is a bit mad. Why do you need NFTs in consumer packaged goods? Why do I need NFTs in a pack of Johnnies or in a pack of Twix?
wait,
I don't
what?
understand.
Durex NFT collection, yeah?
Bro, I'm telling you,
Is that what's
if they
going
did
on?
that would go off. I'm telling you.
Mate, I'm buying it. Is that all right?
That would go off. But anyway, I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to like skip past bits and then just get to bits that I see are juicy. Fundamentally, NFTs are digital certificates that hold the potential to deliver significant value for both users and organizations. Moreover, they provide content creators unprecedented opportunities to assert ownership rights, new means to engage with communities and access new financial prospects. Nevertheless, companies must undertake a strategic reflection to determine how NFTs can be integrated into their existing operations. A well-planned go-to-market strategy for introducing NFTs is essential to build sustainable communities. And the results of our research indicate that NFTs have the potential to notably improve customer engagement, create innovative avenues for communication, and facilitate novel experiences for fans and consumers. Executive summary. NFTs gained popularity between 2021 and mid-2022. By the second half of 2022, volumes started to drop, as we saw.
Yep.
The adoption of NFTs is different maturity levels across industries, sports, ticketing, luxury, gaming, consumer product goods. Finally, the development of interoperability standards will be critical for the development of NFTs. This we keep drumming home. If these NFTs don't work across all chains, then it's pretty dead, isn't it? It's just pretty dead.
You got to be
Like,
multi-chain. Yeah.
it's like having a pair of shoes that you can only wear once. Like, it don't make no sense. Imagine having a pair of shoes that only work on carpet and they disappear when you go on grass.
Disappearing shoes.
It's pretty dead. It's pretty whack. We start working all conditions, all situations. So yeah. So NFT definition, I don't think we quite need to go over that. I believe we all have a bit of an understanding of that right now. Back to the fundamentals again, we don't really have to go over that. But one thing we can see is that these men are teaching the same things that we teach, that major brands such as Prada, Warner Records, and Starbucks are all involved in NFTs. But the thing that we do have to notice is the drop off in millions that these things have made. So we can see that the highest point NFT monthly trading volumes were 6,166 million. Ninja, do you want to translate what that is for people? 6,166 million.
6,166 million. Yeah, that's 6 billion, 6.1 billion.
6 billion revenue in a month. And
so it's a bit all right, isn't it?
It's all right.
Bit of change.
Bit of change.
I'll take that.
a bit of change. It's doing all right. It's doing all right. But what we can see now is, yes, it dipped all the way down to 460 million, which is like a 6 billion drop in volume. But it did start peaking back up, and we've gone from 532 all the way up to 1 billion again in the space of 2 months.
Mate, this wait, can I just iterate something? Like, this is how good the game is, right? Mr. Harding has been my business partner for going on 4 years. We're going on our 200th episode, yeah? Believe it or not, I've never read this report, and I'm learning right this second, and that's probably one of the most important charts that I've seen that's going to be monumental in my trajectory in NFT allocation. I'm literally right in my thoughts, and you've confirmed that chart. This is how important it is to come to the game, guys. This is the value of the game.
No, this is what we set this up for, because I was reading this stuff, you was reading this stuff, and it was just a case of, all right, cool, let me show you what I've been reading. All right, cool, you show me what you've been reading.
Let's
just do it.
That's it. But I've not had time to read this report myself. Do you know what I mean? And I'm receiving all this data just like you guys, because people think that we, you know what I mean, are talking 24/7 and that we all know this information. I'm literally learning right now with everyone.
Yo, so now we go on to the next bit. So we've got two types of NFTs tied to physical and purely digital. So we've got things like NBA Top Shot, purely digital. Royalties on Royal, purely digital. Native art like Beeple, purely digital. Then you've got the physical stuff like Polygon ID. Oh, look at that. World Economic Forum are really interested in Polygon ID. Interested. Then we've got loyalty with things like Starbucks, ticketing with Ticketmaster, Adidas and physical collectibles, and Nike, obviously. Certificate of ownership and authenticity. Breitling are doing that. Sourcing traceability, LVMH are doing that. So if someone tries to tell you NFTs are dead, mate, they're not dead. They're just doing what they're supposed to do. That's what they are. It's just that they're not in the industry that you want them to be in, where you're making money off them. What's happening now is the corporations are making money off them and utilizing them. That's all that's happened. They're not gone anywhere. The hype's still there. The hype is in owning the infrastructure so that the retail can't benefit from it. So that's what it was. So NFTs are created. We already know about this. So we can skip that bit. Gas fees, I don't think is as relevant now, especially with Solana being the leading place for NFTs at this moment in time, which we can see here. Well, this is 2022 volumes. And we can see Ethereum makes up a large chunk, and then Solana makes up a large chunk. Ethereum is the clear market leader with approximately 80% share, Solana less than 10, and Polygon gaining traction recently. This is out of date, bear in mind. So this is October 2023. This report was. Wallets and marketplace, again, we don't really need to touch on that. This is the collections, as you can see, and the platforms. Main advantages of NFTs. Standardization enables the use of assets across multiple ecosystems, e.g. using the same car in Grand Theft Auto and Need for Speed. Imagine that World Economic Forum have just said that.
Oh my God. You know what? You know what this is, guys? This is basically a shill. They're basically saying there may be a possibility that there are these unique digital asset cars that are going to be dropped on Grand Theft Auto, and then you can also transfer them into Need for Speed. That's what they're saying. You need to read between the lines.
The alpha's there in the reports ahead of time. But again, guys, people don't read these kind of reports. We do. And you've just basically heard from, I don't think we need to go into who World Economic Forum are, but if you know, you know. And if they're saying stuff like this to their people, then what are people then going to do? They're going to do what their bosses tell them to do. So, anyway, tradability. Tradability is a prerequisite for owners to monetize their asset on the market. Degree of liquidity defines how easily an asset can be bought or sold in the market, a price reflecting its intrinsic value. Immutability ensures that the asset's inherent characteristics does not change during its lifetime. Fraud safe, programmable, and interoperability. The size and strength of the community that sees value in assets. So yeah, that's that. So NFTs provide a range of advantages for sellers and owners, changing creator economies. Royalty payments, we already know about that. Provision of granular price tiering. Okay, wait, what's that? NFTs allow for granular pricing rather than fixed pricing, allowing them to achieve their revenue. Okay, yeah. So it means that instead of having an item like one price, the price can go up, like we've seen with the Nike NFTs. So Nike normally, how much do they normally sell a pair of Air Force Ones for? Like 100, 110? 120? If that? Well, if Nike start putting out all their trainers as NFTs, guess what? That means that their trainers can now start selling for $2,000. So if I'm a business owner and I've got a brand and I've got the option of allowing people to pay more for my products because they want to, versus just putting it at the flat price like I would in standard retail, why am I going to do that? That's like us going, all right, cool. So you want lessons with blockchain Sensei, yeah? Guess what? It goes to the highest bidder. So instead of it being standard, and the starting price is £100 an hour, and then people vote up. And then if someone wants to pay £2,000 an hour, then that's the price. It's just what it is.
Because that's how much we're worth, bro. It's just we've not found the customer base that's going to pay us £2,000 an hour. But we're definitely
and that's what I'm saying is our lessons one day, you've heard it here right now on this World Economic Forum episode. Blockchain Sensei lessons at some point will be NFT only. You will have to have an NFT to book in our time because our time is going to be that scarce. This kind of like, oh yeah, let me just tune into the webinar and get their time. We don't know that's always going to be able to be like that. So we're saying, guys, take advantage whilst you can. Really, seriously, because when we drop these NFTs eventually, boy. Anyway, reduce payments to intermediaries, cutting out the middleman, access to funding, and improve community engagement. So that's that. NFT development by industry. So let's see what go on in these different industries. So this is ABNAMRO. I don't know who they are. Ninja, do you want to Google that one?
Sorry. Yeah, for sure.
ABNAMRO.
I'm on it. Wait, what's that? ABN what?
ABNAMRO. Who are they? What do they do?
I'm searching. They're a bank. The third largest Dutch bank with headquarters in Amsterdam. Formed in 1991.
Okay. Well, let's look at the existing use cases. Santander and Agro Token teamed up to develop the possibility of making loans secured by tokens related to agricultural products such as soybeans, corn, and wheat in Argentina. Fair enough. JP Morgan is undertaking several tokenization efforts through Onyx, its digital assets platform. BNP Paribas tokenized fixed income asset funds. BlackRock's tokenized money market funds and use them as collateral. Interesting. MasterCard released NFTs to help musicians expand their visibility, their artist accelerator. We covered a whole episode on that before. Visa has launched several initiatives, including the 2002 World Cup NFT collection, which also we've mentioned before. So, and then we've got all these banks down here doing stuff. So BNY Mellon, the world's largest custodian bank, is actively developing a financial infrastructure to support both digital and physical assets. In October 2022, they announced a digital asset custody platform to hold cryptocurrencies on behalf of their customers. Now, you know this thing about banks saying that like NFTs are bad. So we've just shown you that BlackRock, don't know if you've heard of them, JP Morgan, Don't know if you heard of them. And then also the third biggest bank in the whole of the Netherlands, and also MasterCard and Visa and Santander are all involved in crypto and blockchain, but yet you believe it's a scam.
You know what? The world scammed them of misinformation.
Wow. That's mad. That's actually mad. It's actually crazy. So, lessons learned. Financial institutions are prioritizing fungible tokenization and other blockchain use cases versus NFTs. Anyway, smooth customer experience is critical. No appetite for banks to become a bridge with NFT marketplaces. Interesting. Okay, so gaming, what we're saying, timeline. I've never heard of this game. Fresh take on casual puzzle games that combine simple mechanics with digital collectibles to play to own rewards. Google that one, please. Put it in the chat. Infinimerge.
Infinimerge.
And you know we're hard on these computer games, these NFT games. I ain't ever heard of that. I've heard of pretty much most of these on here, apart from that one. Heard of Avgachi, heard of Dagami, heard of Alien Worlds, heard of Sandbox, heard of Decentraland, heard of Axie, heard of CryptoKitties, heard of Gods Unchained. Ain't heard of this one.
I'm on Infinimerge right now. So yeah, it's
share it in the chat. Share it in the chat.
Oh yeah, sure.
You can do what they're doing. So what has NFTs in gaming done? Development of new revenue streams and improvement of customer retention. Interoperability, cross-platform integration are critical. So in sports, we've had So Rare. I think we might have covered that. Maybe. Existing use cases, digital collectibles and royalties. Australian Open became the first major sports event to use NFTs to capture real-time moments by linking NFTs to the core. Raw. Real game-defining shots in one of those plots gave the NFT more value and granted unique rewards. The drop was sold in a few minutes, obtaining direct sales of 750K. What though? I did not know about this. Wait, let me read that sentence again. Let me just read this again.
How do we miss that?
Australian Open 2022 became the first major sports event to use NFTs to capture real-time moments by linking NFTs to the core.
Huh? Is that tennis?
I've never heard of this.
The Australia Open, is that tennis?
Yeah. I know they had a thing with Decentraland, but real-time NFTs in relation to what's happening in the sports game.
I'm surprised they only made it $750,000. They must not push that hard.
Yeah, but still, to make $750,000 just off.
It's more so because some sports teams have not fully adopted it yet. Only certain teams, because I know in basketball, there's like a few that have done it. Dallas Mavericks are one, but that's because Mark Cuban in the space. Same with football-wise, PSG, AC Milan, they have. But the big teams in each sport respectively haven't yet.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing that they're saying. The industry is shifting from short-term monetization to long-term value add. Having a solid go-to-market strategy and a smooth user experience is critical to executing a successful drop. Yeah. Oh, consumer packaged goods. Oh, okay, yeah. Burger King NFTs, Nike NFTs, McDonald's NFTs. Yeah, we don't know these exist. Okay, yeah. Okay, so... Okay, yeah.
McDonald's one would be crazy, because they already do the monopoly thing.
Yeah.
All they have to do is literally implement it into that.
Yeah, they did one in China, which is interesting. Let's just think about how geopolitically mad this is, right? McDonald's released an NFT in China selling the McRib in Shanghai. That is mad.
And look how Mackie D's does it straight after Burger King.
Yeah.
And it's the
That's
shot.
the competition will start copying each other if they see, yo, we need to have exposure
Yeah,
to
we
this.
need to get exposure, man. Oh my
I've
God,
said
look
it
at that.
before.
Yo, Nike have been on this thing since 2019. What have I told man about Artifact?
No, we told
Keep
them.
saying every creator Artifact. People not taking it seriously.
No, they're not.
Artifact,
They will.
Artifact is the official Nike Web3 subsidiary.
They will take it seriously eventually when the drip is like, when wearing the trainers is like 20 grand trainers, that's when they'll take it seriously. When the hoodies are like 5 grand, that's when people take it seriously.
Let's not forget when Nike did that big purchase on Decentraland. And
Yeah. People went mad. So again, what we said before is go to just go on Google, type in all these brands, and then type in NFT, see if you can get these NFTs for free, because, yo, collectors are collectors, and in 150 years' time, 100 years' time, it might be worth something. Get me? So, yeah. Anyway. So Nike ranked first amongst consolidated brands with secondary NFT transactions until September 22. It had approximately made 93 million in royalties. Just deep that. Just actually deep that. They made 93 million on royalties from their NFTs. That is
not direct sales from royalties. That's the residual from the resale.
They are doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Every brand is doing it the wrong way.
Because
money
major
from
brands
the
are trying to make money from the original sale and or mint.
Yeah.
The money's in getting your community to the resale. The money's in the residuals. The money's in the resale.
It's brands being able to make residual income, which is crazy. So then luxury, all these, man, yo, seriously, if you can take the time out to collect all of these luxury NFTs, boy,
that one will go crazy because proprietors of these brands, they understand value.
Yep. So if you can get there first, if you can get the first original Hublot NFT, if you can get the first original Louis Vuitton NFT, first original Lambo NFT, the first Burberry NFT, the first Balenciaga NFT, the first Alexander McQueen NFT, the first Rolex NFT, the first Porsche NFT, first Gucci NFT, the first Tiffany NFT, boy.
Yo, Mr. Harding's a World Economic Forum have literally provided us the screenshots for CreateX next presentation.
What
next
they're
week.
going to do, yeah.
No, for CreateX, we can literally screenshot this and put in presentations. This is where creatives got to be like, damn, I really can't sleep on this.
Yeah. And there's something else, Mr. Harden, that I seen whilst I was Googling Nike's NFT. Basically released an article last year saying, in the future, Nike will allow NFTs to be applicable to their games. So think stuff like NBA 2K, FIFA, bro. So
Mad.
the value will
People ain't clocking. Check this one. Well, we definitely covered this before. LVMH, Prada, and Cartier have created the Aura blockchain consortium in collaboration with Microsoft and Consensus. It's their own private blockchain that enables brands to create NFTs that hold the product's information. So you remember when we were saying that NFTs aren't dead? I done told you they're not dead. They're just not visible for you anymore. They're on the back end. The corporations have them.
It's mad because retail are so quick to say something's dead because the price went down.
Mad. But they just don't understand. So Prada partnered with Adidas in the Adidas Prada Resource Project to launch an NFT that featured user-generated and creator-owned art. You show me when you can create Prada x Adidas merch and then own it as a digital asset. I don't think creatives are actually really on. I know bare creatives that would kill for that opportunity, but it was there, free on the internet. Next one, Gucci. Gucci Auction is prestigious auction house Christie in its first video NFT aria, selling for 25 grand. The brand opened its own store vault in the Sandbox metaverse, dropped access and restricted the mint pass needed to access the 10 KFT Gucci drop. So Yeah, and then lastly, Rimowa handbag suitcases. LVMH's luggage brand partnered with Artifact to create a collection of 888 NFTs. Each of these gives access to physical case. The projects, which contained 4 different rarity levels, raised 3.3 million, including 500,000 in royalties. So just deep this, yeah. These man are making absolute guap of not actually making the physical product. So you can get people to buy the NFTs, and then that covers your costs to make the physical product. So it's
Oh my God.
like getting a loan off your community to make the product.
But it's not a loan because you don't have to pay it
Yeah,
back.
it's not. You've got assets. You're holding an asset.
Oh my
It's mad. You're getting people to give you an asset to give you a product, which is even more dumb than giving you money for a product. Says me, who's got Nike NFTs, but you know, that's what it is. NFTs enhance customer engagement. Yep, they do. NFTs open the opportunity for brands to capture value in the fastest growing secondary luxury market. Partnerships with crypto native and companies legitimize luxury brands. Media. Here we got Warner Brothers, Netflix, Royale, Paramount. Oh, Paramount. I wonder who's done some consultancy work with them. I wonder. Marvel Comics. So again, I don't know if people think, you know what, we were trying to get these Stranger Things NFTs, but we didn't find them in the end. Pretty pissed about that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually quite upset.
He was upset, guys. I can confirm.
I'm upset. So additional retail one. Yo, I did not know that Selfridges had an NFT. Sets up a platform to comment an NFT over-the-counter retailer.
You know what? You know what I really want, dude. Let me just put it out there in the universe. Universe, please provide this person within our network. I'm trying to birth this person through the weekly Wednesday Manchester Create Tech events. I'm telling everyone there needs to be a person who specializes in metawear. Their attention goes to metawear.
Why not, Frank?
And all they do is just hunt these products and just
Exactly.
Because, bro, Franklin was a reseller.
Oh yeah,
He was a
okay.
sneaker
Yeah,
reseller.
any reseller into crypto should be into
That's the
metawear.
guy. That's the guy then.
Yeah.
Found the role.
Yeah, it's a double education, though, isn't it? It's a double education. But yeah, it's a bit mad. Way. I just think I just saw the biggest alpha. Wait. You see this paper, yeah? You see this paper? You see the way that people are sleeping on this paper?
What are you trying to get to?
I think it's a wrap, guys.
Shopify launches new functional.
No, not even.
Home Depot. Which one specifically? Amazon prepares for the launch of NFT assets tied to real-world assets to be delivered to the customer's doorstep. Nah, wrap it up there, bro. Wrap it up there. Everyone go home.
It's over. I remember saying this before, that Amazon could become the world's largest NFT marketplace. That's deep. If Amazon get in this game, it's over. Nah, it's actually mad. It's actually fully mad. Amazon, you know. Oh, wow. Look at this. The Olympics plans to deploy a blockchain-based ticketing system for the Olympic Games.
Mad.
People will soon realize, because they won't have any other choice. It's gonna be literally a choice. You will get this NFT.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna live in a Web 2.5 native world where people will get NFTs by force, because when they get a train ticket, it's an NFT, and it's like, oh, now you have a digital asset.
And those who would have opted in before that phase, they would have reaped the rewards already. And by the time
Yep.
the general public actually wants to jump in, at that point they're probably priced out.
You know what I'm looking for as a man who travels from Manchester to London a lot. I'd love the train line to release an NFT collection. I'd be on that shit. And I can get an
Maybe
NFT.
rewards for
I want
something
that.
like
I want that unlimited money to London train NFT. If anyone can get me that one, my life would have.
Imagine that one of the projects that I'm working with is actually doing just that.
No way, mate.
They've got a contract with
you know
the Welsh government to turn all the train tickets in Wales into NFTs.
Well, that would be if we can make that happen, and because you know us, man, love the Manny to London train, London to Brum train. You know what I mean? If we could do that Manny Brum London train live for free, that would be an absolute glitch by NFTs.
Boy, absoluters. Right, let's go to any questions if anyone got one.
Yeah, what's the name of that paper, Mike?
The World Economic Forum. I popped it in our group, but let me pop it into the.
Did you get the report?
No, I couldn't find it on Brave. I have to go on Chrome. It's showing me stuff from like 2020.
Let me send it. I'm gonna send it directly to you, Oscar.
Thank you, bro.
Is this not accessible for people to just search it online? Is it a bit exclusive or?
I think it's a little bit exclusive. It's not that easy. It might be easy to find, but it wasn't easily obtained initially.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, I'll have to get a copy of you.
So I'll tell you that. So yeah, anyone else? Any questions?
So with the your train example, what would that be called? Like, I know it's not phygital would be like your pudgy penguins example, but if it's service based, like, is that still a phygital or is that something else?
So I would say service based is something else. Service based is it's not even it's an NFT in technical terms, but for the use case, it's just a train ticket.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I'm wondering about that then, because with the phygital, like, my question about the Nike, understand how they can earn royalties in the resale. Like, how would the train company support that, like to give away or like, to subsidize your? Because there's a cost for them as well.
I think for the train companies, it's more about user tracking and user targeting and being able to go, right, well, we've just seen this. This is your usual journey. This is what you normally do. Why have you gone here? Or it's more about control of being able to control certain tickets to be able to do certain things. So imagine like the power of the Oyster card at the moment, but just with a lot more power. So an Oyster card at the moment means that you can get in and out of barriers if you've got the money on it. But this would just mean that you can get in and out of certain barriers because your ticket allows you to. So it just allows for more control when it comes to tapping in and out of the barriers, basically.
Let me add another.
I think that's a good. I
was going to say
that's a great use case.
We think of it like this: all organizations, right? Most organizations, what's the number one thing that they want? Data and information about you. Why? Marketing and advertising. That's where organizations make their money. All train companies currently, in the UK at least, I'm not too sure in other markets, all train companies currently have to operate with a middleman. Yes, your train line, your Pennine Express, all these, yes, they have trains. However, you have to use some sort of website or platform to access them. Now, if you're a train company and you want to cut out the middleman, this NFT now gives you the ability to market directly to the people you're selling your tickets to. Now I don't need you to go on an app, on a website to buy a train ticket. Now, just the fact you went on that site, bought a ticket, got an NFT that tells me information about you, now I can market to you directly without needing to go to them.
And then I also can see into your wallet and see how rich you actually are and go, you know what? I need to just keep my advertising to this person that's in their digital wallet. They've got over £1 million of assets. Why they're getting on first class? Let's just keep doing what we can to get them on first class.
So go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I totally agree with directly. Now, with the NFTs, something I've been studying into because something we're building out, and we've got to still get in touch with you guys to get involved in this shortly. SocialFi. I think it's going to be the main big drive, and NFTs are going to be used to promote the SocialFi more than anything, right? And as you said, the direct marketing aspect is the main key behind all this. So, for example, yes, you got your NFT to travel from Manchester to London, but on the day while you're traveling, they can ping you directly now, and be it the survey you complete for that 10% rebate or discount on your next journey. And they're going to go live with major data capture, and people are going to be happy to cooperate because they're getting discounts or some kickback.
And we've said this before, I'm going to say it again. Third-party cookies have just evolved and turned into fourth-party cookies, and they're called NFTs.
Yeah.
Wait.
You should tweet that.
How is an NFT a fourth-party cookie?
Because now the fourth wall is broken. Anybody can see, depending on the platform, anybody can see your data. With third-party cookies, it was only the corporations that were seeing your data. Now with NFTs and wallets, anybody, once they attach it to your ID, can see any of your data.
I got one for you, Mike. Check this out. For example, I don't want to promote Samsung here because I do use Samsung, but Samsung AI phone came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some of these platforms are now with the AI, because most people are accepting the terms without checking. It's allowing for that to trawl through your history, all your data, everything, so that the AI can better serve you, right?
Yeah.
And most people are signing over that access to their history without even realizing, for the convenience.
Yeah.
And that's getting crazy.
Who's doing that first? Yes. Apple. Apple were doing that ages ago, but nobody cared. Apple clearly saying we are capturing all of your health and biometric data, all of your location data. We're reading all of your messages. We're reading all of your emails to make the service better. And then we're also selling it to other companies, and we're also selling it to the government. But everyone always cares about privacy and all this stuff and about decentralization, but then has an iPhone. And I'm just like,
Same with TikTok.
it don't make no sense. Stop complaining about the government. Stop complaining about privacy if you have an iPhone. If you have an iPhone, you have no right to talk about privacy. Zero. You voided it. Gone. No. Because it's not even like Apple are trying to hide it. They are literally publicly telling you that they're doing this, and they've been in trouble for doing it multiple times. But just like how everybody forgets that David Beckham cheated on his wife multiple times, everyone just forgets. Just like how everyone forgot that Boris Johnson also cheated on his wife, and yet we thought, you know what, this guy's trustworthy, let's vote him in to be the prime minister. Like, we just forget, we just ignore it, and it's like, guys, stop being selective over what we're ignoring. Like, stop being hypocritical. Like,
Dude, I've got a de-googled phone for a reason. Yeah, and the one I can't get hold of right now is the Linux phone, where you can turn the mic and the camera off from a hard switch, like a hard kill. That's the next upgrade. But I agree with you, man. Anyone in Web3 shouldn't be in Web3. Anyone with an iPhone shouldn't be in Web3. Is that what we're saying?
Nah, I'm saying they can be in Web3, but they can't be on this decentralization, taking the system down, privacy thing. Like, no.
By the way, guys, Solana phone. Okay, I don't even know if there's still Solana phones available for pre-order, but I've got a bunch, right? Because I know they're gonna be limited in this world, but they're only coming out in January 2025. So now is like, if you want the ultra, well, it's not a digital because it's not an NFT, but yeah, physical like Web3 physical device in the entire world that nobody's talking about is the $450 Solana phone. I'm assuming later on, closer to the time, that's going to do a multiple X.
Pretty sure, because people are going to want the privacy. People are going to want the decentralized phone. When people finally go, Actually, you know what? I am actually being a bit stupid here. I'm letting Apple like just take everything from me, and I'm saying that I don't. But yeah, here I am on stage with an iPhone talking about privacy. Then they're gonna just start. People are gonna start calling them out, and then they're gonna have to get a Saga phone, because if you're on stage talking about blockchain and talking about security and privacy, and you're there giving your keynote presentation and waving your iPhone around, looks a bit dumb.
I will also add, as somebody who prefers Samsung but also owns a secondary phone, which is my iPhone. I feel like everyone in Web3 who has an iPhone, who uses iPhone and prefers iPhone, but doesn't have an Android at all, you're missing out. Like, having a good Samsung is good in the arsenal. Even if you prefer iPhone, do you know what I mean? Get that Samsung, get S20, S21.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not a Samsung iPhone battle. They're both working with each other anyway. So
Yeah.
That's the one thing I heard from my military guys that used to work in the MI, and they all had the Samsung S8 for a reason. It was the only phone that couldn't be hard hacked or hacked through the one dial that they do through the MI.
Samsung
S8
Knox.
was-
I remember when we used to work for Samsung, they used to train us up on this thing called Samsung Knox, which is literally what the FBI uses to secure their phones, and it's on the Samsung.
Well, if you know, you know. Right, let's wrap it up there because me and Jay have a dojo call after this. Let me drop the because
I'm jumping in because I've been degening. I've been doing some mad leverage trades on Jupiter.
Yes.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Harding.
That's what we like to hear.
That's what we like to hear. Yeah. Let me just drop you
Michael,
guys.
do you have the link for the paper that you went over today?
Yeah, let me see if I can post it in here. Hold up, Ninja, before we bounce.
Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, great call. It was
Amazing,
really interesting, and I like the discussion too about the your phones. I think, like, before screens took over, in a way things were more had more color to them. Now we can capture things. We kind of don't pay attention to the present, what's in front of us.
Mm-hmm. It's all right there. I'm just uploading this folder. Give us a second.
No worries, guys. I'm just gonna wrap up with a quick advertisement. Okay, so everyone in the Zoom, this is why you should come to the Zoom. I know people are scared of the Zoom. They like to watch on YouTube, like to watch it on Twitter and LinkedIn. Come in the Zoom, guys. Come in the Zoom. Stop being scared. Stop watching on YouTube, being far away. Okay. So, and this is why you should join the Zoom, because everybody who joined the Zoom today can come to the paid alpha call. Okay. Guys, this is the greatest subscription service on planet Earth.
Yes,
Even better than Andrew Tate's Hustles University, right? we had to like understand that us selling a digital product, we are literally against competition in terms of like the real world AI and Luke Belmar's Capital Club, right? We love those guys and we actually pay for their service, right? We're customers of them. So we had to come up with a product that can compete with their products and such great products. So our edge is as following, and this is why you need to subscribe to our service. For £50 a month, you can speak to me and Jay 5 times a week. We do not reply to our messages. You cannot DM me on Instagram, and I'm not customer service, right? I don't reply to messages. The only way you get a reply from me is if you turn up to the game NFT Fridays, or technically speaking, ask me live whilst waiting for me, right, to present, and I answer it, and then we answer questions at the end, right? And then or in the free Telegram or WhatsApp. This is the only place where me and Jay show the account. There's no place on YouTube where you can find us showing the trading account because it's a safe space. This is a space where it is not a presentation. Where it's literally me and Jay talking to you guys 101 or 501, 601. You know what I mean? Alternatively, you can have higher packages where you can also get mentored by Yusuf, who is a ex Goldman Sachs developer, successful funded trader. And also he does FX signals in the group. For the platinum tier, you can also speak to Mr. Harding, who is very, very busy, being the CEO of Blockchain Sensei, running around trying to change planet Earth with policies, etc., in Parliament and lobbying for financial literacy to be compulsory. So he does 2 calls a week. This is arguably the greatest digital products on planet Earth when it comes to value. Why? Because no, we don't have some fancy back end, but we've got the one-on-one service. This is literally the opportunity to live see us scale 4-figure accounts to 5, 5-figure accounts to 6, and 6-figure accounts to hopefully 7 between now and the next bull run. This will run out. We're going to close this, and it's the best digital products in the entire world. So come to the free webinars. Come for a trial. And the webinars are every Monday, Friday, Sunday after the game, after NFT Fridays, after technically speaking, on Wednesdays, Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. 6 to 7 p.m. We're going to lock this off once we've got X amount of people. Don't sleep on this guy. Thank you very much. Cool. Let's lock it off. See you guys on Sunday. Take care. Righty.
Hey,